When I look around this room, I see people with unlimited potential, people who were not born to settle, but born to rise. And yet, too often, we let our dreams slip through our fingers because we convince ourselves we need more time, better circumstances, or a perfect plan. Let me tell you something. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Waiting has never built a future. Action has. I want you to lean in tonight because this isn't just another speech. This is a wake-up call. A call to every single person here who knows deep down that they are capable of more. You feel it. You've carried it, but maybe you've been ignoring it. That fire inside you, that hunger, it's not there by accident. It's a signal. It's life telling you, get after it. If you listen to me all the way through, I promise you this. You will walk out of here thinking differently about your own strength, your own discipline, and your own future. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to challenge you, to demand more of you, to remind you that your excuses will never build your legacy. So stay with me. Every word, every pause, every moment tonight has been crafted for one purpose: to push you past the limits you've built for yourself. By the end of this speech, you won't just feel inspired. You'll be ready to act, ready to take the step you've been delaying, ready to stop waiting for life to happen and instead make it happen. Because tonight isn't about talking. Tonight is about deciding. And if you have the courage to listen all the way through, I promise you'll never see your future the same way again. When I say stop waiting and start moving, I'm not just talking about action for the sake of action. I'm talking about the decision to refuse to let time slip by while you sit on the sidelines of your own life. Too many people live as if they're guaranteed tomorrow. They tell themselves, I'll start when things calm down. I'll chase that dream when the timing feels right. When the timing feels right, I'll take that step when I feel ready. But let me tell you the truth. There will never be a perfect time. Life doesn't pause until you feel comfortable. The opportunities that could change everything for you are not waiting around until you've worked up the courage to pursue them. They're here right now, and if you hesitate too long, they will pass you by. I've met countless people who carry ideas, visions, and goals inside of them that could have changed not only their lives, but the lives of the people around them. Yet they never acted because they believed they needed more preparation, more certainty, or more approval. They wanted guarantees before they made a move. But life doesn't hand out guarantees, it hands out chances. And chances are meant to be taken, not stored away until the conditions look perfect. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates possibility. When you take even a small step toward your goal, you send a message not only to yourself, but to the world that you are serious, you are committed, you are in the arena. And the moment you step into that arena, doors start opening. People take notice, resources appear, opportunities multiply. None of that happens if you stay frozen, waiting for everything to line up neatly. The truth is, it never will. The stars don't align until you start walking under them. Think about it. How many times have you looked back and said to yourself, if only I'd started sooner, where would I be right now? That regret is heavy, and it comes from knowing you could have been further along, but you let fear, doubt, or excuses hold you back. I don't want you to live another day with that weight. Every second you spend waiting is a second you could have spent building. And every small action, no matter how insignificant it feels, is a brick laid in the foundation of your future. Stop telling yourself that you need the perfect resources, the perfect strategy, or the perfect circumstances before you begin. You don't. What you need is the courage to take the first step with what you already have. Every great achievement in history started with imperfect conditions, with people who were not fully ready but dared to move anyway. They trusted that they would figure it out along the way, and they did. You will too. Waiting for motivation is a trap. Motivation comes and goes like the weather, but discipline, the willingness to act despite how you feel, that's what builds momentum. And the moment you begin, something powerful happens. Action creates clarity. You start to see paths you didn't notice before, solutions you couldn't imagine when you were stuck in stillness. Movement reveals what waiting hides. And yes, it will be uncomfortable at first. You will stumble. You will make mistakes. But mistakes made in motion are far more valuable than perfection stuck in theory. You can learn, adapt, and grow from mistakes. You can't learn from doing nothing. Fear of failing is what keeps so many people standing still. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning of wisdom. It's choosing to prioritize progress over comfort. Discipline doesn't ask, do I feel like it today?
It asks what needs to be done today, and then it gets it done.
That's the mindset that separates people who talk about their dreams from the people who actually live them. There will be mornings when the alarm clock feels like your enemy. There will be nights when you want to relax instead of putting in the work. There will be times when everything in you is begging to take the easy way out. But discipline is the voice inside that says, do it anyway. Because you know that one day of skipping leads to 2 and 2 leads to 10 until suddenly you're right back where you started, telling yourself the same old story about why things never work out. Discipline breaks that cycle. Discipline often looks boring. It looks like doing the same small things over and over until they become part of who you are. It's the repetition of the workout, the consistency of the practice, the daily grind of pushing forward even when no one is watching and no one is cheering. The grind strips away your excuses, it challenges your limits, and it shows you exactly how much fight you have left in you. That fight, that fire, is what sets you apart from the person who gave up. Pain is not your enemy. It's not about how fast you can sprint, it's about how long you can keep running. Because success doesn't happen overnight. It's built over months, years, sometimes decades of effort. The relentless understand that. Because every time you show up, every time you keep going when it would be easier to stop, every time you push through the pain instead of avoiding it, you are building a life that cannot be broken by excuses, setbacks, or fear.